WWE star Sasha Banks has claimed that Vince McMahon trusts her. The two are best friends, and they text each other every morning. On Wrestling with Brandon F. Walker, Sasha Banks joked that she wants to go to Mars and start her own wrestling federation there. "That's my plan for the second half of the year, to become a billionaire. That's all I want. I want to go to Mars, start my own federation up there. I'm going to bring people. Once I get my confidence, once I become a billionaire, once I become the legit CEO of WWE, we're going to Mars," said the former SmackDown Women's Champion. She then claimed that she and Vince McMahon are best friends and that the WWE chairman trusts her if they were to take pro wrestling outside Earth. "He trusts me, we're best friends. I love you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. My best friend," on speed dial. Texts every single morning, imitates Vince McMahon's voice. "How are you, Sasha?" She replies, "Good morning, Vince. How are you?" joked Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks has previously spoken about her friendship with Vince McMahon and how she will do whatever the WWE chairman asks her to do in WWE. "Whatever Vince wants, that's what I'm going to do. Anything he gives me, I want to take it and make it as magical as I can make it," said Banks. She has also previously talked about taking over Vince McMahon's job and also making a lot of money in the business. Banks recently turned heel on Bianca Belair following her return to SmackDown. The boss attacked the reigning women's champion on the Blue brand and has set up a rematch between the two for SummerSlam. Sasha Banks has praised former WWE Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and said she wants to face her in the future. In her most recent appearance on Wrestling with Brandon F. Walker, Sasha Banks discussed the Raw Women's Championship match at SummerSlam, where Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley will face the current champion, Nikki ASH. Banks stated that Ripley is awesome, and that she would want to be in a feud with her in the future. "Rhea, who is killing it, she's awesome. I hope to work with her one day. She's an up-and-comer. I can't believe how young she is. I watch her and go, wow, she's talented," said Sasha Banks. Banks pointed out that Charlotte Flair always delivers in matches while discussing the SummerSlam title match. Several huge title matches have been confirmed by WWE for SummerSlam 2021. Sasha Banks, who returned to WWE television on the July 30th edition of SmackDown to help Bianca Belair before turning on her, will get her title rematch at SummerSlam 2021. The aforementioned Raw Women's title match will also take place at the biggest party of the summer. Roman Reigns will defend his Universal Championship title against the returning John Cena, while over on the Raw side, Bobby Lashley will face Hall of Famer Goldberg for the WWE Championship. Two other title matches are scheduled to take place at SummerSlam as well, as Sheamus defends his United States title against Damian Priest, while the Usos and the Mysterios face off for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a rematch from Money in the Bank. SummerSlam will be held on August 21st at the Allegiant Stadium, where over 40,000 fans will be in attendance at the show. WWE is reportedly still hoping to re-sign Daniel Bryan amidst rumors of him signing a contract with All Elite Wrestling. Daniel Bryan's WWE status has been one of the hottest topics of discussion over the last few months. After main eventing Night 2 of WrestleMania 37, Daniel Bryan lost to Roman Reigns in April and was banished from SmackDown. Soon, reports emerged that the former WWE Champion's contract with the company had expired, and he has since been a free agent. According to PW Insider, via Cage Side Seats, Daniel Bryan is not a member of WWE's roster. The report indicates that WWE still hopes to re-sign Daniel Bryan, but AEW could play spoilsport. Cassidy Haynes of Bodislam.net reported last month that Daniel Bryan has already signed a contract with AEW, while there has been no official confirmation of the same from either Bryan or the promotion. Fans are excited to see Bryan in AEW. The tentative plans for Daniel Bryan's AEW debut are for him to appear on AEW Dynamite's Grand Slam episode at Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York on September 22nd. "We were told that Danielson was wanting to work less dates for comparable money. He wanted the ability to be able to work in Japan, and wanted to have creative input on his character, all of which he got. Additionally, we were told tentative plans creatively for Bryan Danielson's AEW debut." As of the time of this video production, 8:45 p.m. Wednesday, July 21, 21, the plan is for Bryan Danielson to make his AEW debut on September 22, when AEW heads to Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York City. The report from Bodislam.net read, "Comment down and let us know your thoughts on Daniel Bryan potentially debuting in AEW. How big of a signing would that be for the promotion?" Vince Russo commented on Baron Corbin's WWE gimmick change on the latest episode of Legion of Raw with Dr. Chris Featherstone. Corbin has undergone an astonishing transformation on WWE TV, and his new character has thankfully also been well received by the fanbase. However, what's the real reason behind introducing a unique on-screen personality for the former King of the Ring? Vince Russo revealed that Baron Corbin was not a big fan of the King gimmick and pitched many different ideas to WWE officials. Russo added that Corbin might have told WWE that he was not making any money as the King, and the company ended up turning it into a gimmick. The former WWE head writer felt that WWE was sticking it to Baron Corbin by giving him a character that isn't essentially having the best of times in kayfabe. Russo also spoke about WWE's vindictive approach towards talent and said something similar would have happened in Corbin's case. "I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I guarantee you. This is where it came from. Okay, bro. I know for a fact that he hated the King thing, the Burger King helmet and the cape. I know for a fact, trust me, he hated that. I know he was pitching a lot of things, bro. And I guarantee you at one point he said, I'm not making any money. I guarantee you he said that at one point. And that became the gimmick. I guarantee you that's how it happens here. You say one thing, bro, that they don't like, oh, you have no money, oh okay, you're really not going to, because we're going to make you homeless. I'm telling you, bro, that's how they work," revealed Vince Russo. Despite the questionable origins of his new character, Corbin has done tremendously well, and has garnered a lot of praise for his performances. Vince Russo explained that Baron Corbin had figured out how Vince McMahon's company worked and compared the backstage scenario to a chess game. The wrestling veteran added that the best way Baron Corbin can get back at the WWE was by getting over his new character, and that's exactly what the superstar has been doing over the past few weeks. Oh yeah, that's the thing, the game of chess. When you are smart enough to realize what's going on, then it's like, they are not going to get me. I'm going to go out there, and I'm actually going to get this over. That's the game you play. But then, bro, like you'll have a Nikki Cross who doesn't understand what's going on. She hasn't been smartened up, but you've got Corbin. So guys, I told you. I need to make more money. Okay, I got it. So, now I'm going to stick it to you like you stuck it to me, added Russo. The development of Baron Corbin's new gimmick has been one of the best angles on WWE programming, and fans are hoping for a worthy payoff. What are your thoughts? Are you a fan of the broke and homeless Baron Corbin? Sound off in the comments section. Former WWE and WCW writer Vince Russo believes Vince McMahon failed to understand Bray Wyatt's WWE characters. Wyatt received his release from WWE on July 31st after 12 years with the company. Known as one of WWE's most creative superstars behind the scenes, the 34-year-old reinvented himself by changing his on-screen persona throughout his career. Speaking to Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dr. Chris Featherstone, Russo gave his opinion that WWE's chairman did not realize how good Wyatt's ideas really were. "I don't think Vince ever got it," Russo said, "and, bro, think about what we're seeing on TV, and his promos and how smart and how clever they are. Now think about him sitting across from Vince McMahon and having a one-on-one conversation, and trying to explain that to Vince McMahon. I'm telling you, Chris, it's exactly what you said. I don't think he ever got it from day one." Bray Wyatt performed as two characters, Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt and the Fiend Bray Wyatt, between 2019 and 2021. Before that, he made his name as the villainous leader of the Wyatt family. Vince Russo believes WWE should have capitalized on Wyatt's unique character by presenting him in a different way on television. The minute that he comes in, either they beat the CRP out of somebody for a belt, any belt. And then the minute he comes in, you want that belt, you gotta go in the backwoods of Arkansas and you've gotta get it from him, Russo said. Because now, bro, you're in the element. Now he could be the animal. He doesn't have to do wrestling. That's what they miss, bro. You could have took it to the back mountains of Arkansas, found 10 different locations, and you could have shot TV for an entire year over a weekend. Russo added that Vince McMahon does not understand non-traditional wrestling concepts. He also said that Bray Wyatt is better than wrestling, and he should pursue a career in Hollywood.